Alright, hello everybody and welcome in. We are here and we're going to be starting Star Control 3, which was released in 1996, I believe. And supposedly this one's not nearly as good as the second game. And it does change quite a bit of things in it as well. So we'll see how this goes. But it looks like most of the same races are in it. Plus some, probably some new ones as well. So yeah, we'll play this and see how it goes. I do know there is a bug in this game. If you do event out of order, you can pretty much lock yourself out. So we do need to be careful of that. Yeah, so we're doing Star Control 3 today and tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, and then this weekend will be Underrail at Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m. So yeah, let's hop into the game and hop into the documentation. And then we will, yeah, we'll see about that, Jimmy Colorado. But yeah, welcome in, Identify Flying Pizza, Duncan Thrax, Zachary Hutton, and Jimmy Colorado as well. Congratulations on your 55 stream streak. Yeah, we'll see if I like it more. We'll see. I wasn't real fond of the combat in the second game. So, yeah, but this one seems like it's gonna be a little messy, but we'll see. Cause the UI seems like it's all over the place. So yeah, let's we're gonna swap our scenes. I've got to reset the death counter. We should do that. And yeah, let's start the documentation here. Let's get our lore and maybe some hints. So yeah, let's take a look at this. So we got the timeline, the briefing, obviously installation. I suppose this game does not have very good music, because they were trying to also release this on like the Saturn and some other system, the PlayStation 2, I think. So the sound is not going to be so great in this game. But I guess the console ports were cancelled. So we'll not stuck with mediocre sound in this one. So yeah, let's go and look at this timeline, which you probably already know most of this already from playing Star Control 1 and 2. Hey there, the comic dude, welcome in. So 2115 humans meet their first alien race, the Transitsu. 2016 to 2134 humans joined the Transitsu and many other races in the alliance of 3 stars to battle the Urquan, the Kurdaza, and the hierarchy of battle thralls. There are many great battles among the stars. 2134 humans find the precursor factory cave on Valva 2, the planet cut off from Earth by advance of the hierarchy. In 2135 to 2143, humans and Bella 2 renamed it the Unzavault and built a colony. The captain is born in Unzavault. Unknown to the colonists, Unzavault, Earth falls to the Urquan hierarchy. In 2144 to 2155, colonists discover that the young captain is the only person who can interface with the precursor computers. The captain activates the precursor factory and builds the first precursor vessel. The Alliance forces fall to the hierarchy, and then 2155, the captain flies the precursor vessel to Earth and discovers that it has been conquered and put under a slave shield by the hierarchy. And then 2156 to 2158, Captain uses the precursor vessel to regain contact with the friendly alien allies Establish a new alliance of 3 stars and battle the forces of the hierarchy. In 2158, the captain sacrifices the precursor vessel to destroy the ancient battle platform to call the Saramatra and defeat the hierarchy. During the destruction, the captain's vision of a potential future where all sentient life in one galaxy dies screaming. The images are so horrible the captain's mind shuts them out. The captain retreats from public life. In 2159 to 2166, Earth mothballs much of the fleet and builds the giant battleship Galactus using many precursor technologies. After the war, the incident among the various races, including a little publicized skirmish over Unzervault. Oh yeah, also thanks for the tier 2 sub there, Duncan Trax, as well. Very much appreciated. And then 2166, after the skirmish of Unzervault, the captain returned to public life, leading a mission to study the precursor remains of Unzervault. And 2167 to 2170, skirmishes among the races continues. The new alliance of 3 stars weakens. 2170, interdimensional fatigue causes hyperspace travel to collapse. All transportation between the stars ceases. Many precursor technologies, the Shiva furnaces, Hellbore cannon, etc. stop functioning. The Galacticus is lost and presumed destroyed. The captain regains the memory of the vision. Studies show the vision occurs near the galactic core and the unexplored Kesari quadrant. 2171 to 2177, the captain uses the precursor artifact on Unzervault to build a warp bubble transport system that can travel between stars without using hyperspace. The captain built a new precursor colony vessel to carry the warp bubble transport system. Without hyperspace travel, the new alliance collapses. Alright, so we're gonna have to rediscover the alliances, it looks like. "2177, the captain contacts the League of Races to inform them of potential destruction of all sentient life. The captain is sure that it is connected to the collapse of hyperspace and wants all races, alliance, neutral, and X hierarchy to join in the League of Sentient Races to investigate. The captain offers to command a mission to follow the arrow of the rainbow world toward the Kesari quadrant at the center of the galaxy. There we can halt the interdimensional fatigue, restoring hyperspace, and prevent the destruction of all sentient life. As the captain is the only one with a ship that can move between the stars, the League formed to support this mission." In 2178, the captain uses the warp bubble transport system in a one-time supercharged mode to thrust each colonization group from the League home quadrant to the Kesari quadrant. Because of the instability of the supercharged mode, no one can know which colony group will end up at which star. Because of the great distances involved, the mission will be cut off from communication with the home quadrant. The exploration and colonization mission for the Kesari quadrant begins. So I've notes: 1, time cover the Star Control game, and 2 is the time cover in the Star Control 2 game. 3 is the time cover in the Star Control Interbellum novel. I didn't even realize there was a novel for this. And then number 4, the time covered in the Star Control 3. So we are at 2178. The machine text was exported with permission from the Encyclopedia StarCon in 2178. Hero Books Publishing Incorporated. Information in this document is subject to change without notice. Okay, mission sequence 377. Directive Brigade Commander Vladimir Dr. Khrushchev. Priority Alpha 1 Captain Mission Briefing League of Sentient Races Exploration and Colonization Mission to the Kesari Quadrant. While knowledge of the captain's mission is widespread, the mission objectives have not yet been divulged to the general public. The captain may not discuss any component of this document with outside sources. Acceptance of this mission implies compliance with the Star Control Authority. If the captain fails to conform to the structures of this mission guideline, he agrees to return to the home quadrant, relinquishing control of the colony ship, and accept punishment as specified in Star Control disciplinary guidelines. Command Authority. You are in command of the exploration and colonization mission for the League of Sentient Races in the unexplored Kesari Quadrant. All League ships, colonies, and resources are under your control. Utilizing the precursor warp bubble transport system in a one-time supercharged mode, the colonization groups from 11 League races were thrust from the League's home quadrant to the Kasari quadrant via the galactic core. Resources. We have a single precursor colony vessel with a warp bubble transport system. This is the only League ship that can travel between the stars. The colony vessel can only transport up to 25 ships between the stars. If this ship is destroyed, your mission has failed. The precursor vessel is equipped with an interconferencing and monitoring system known as ICOM. This system will monitor and transmit all important League intelligence and that can assist you in planning League operations. Consult ICOM frequently. Each of the League's races has a colony group with a small number of ships already in the Kasari quadrant. Your colony vessel carries a colony landing pod that can create additional colonies or dig sites or activating precursor artifacts. Your tech teams will continuously take sensor readings and collect unusual objects both in space and on the ground. Tech teams will analyze what they find and report when they have significant findings. Because of the great distances involved, there can be no communication between your mission and your home quadrant. Due to the interference from interdimensional fatigue, your star map may be incomplete. The Kasari quadrant will certainly contain new alien races that may help or hinder your mission. Of course there will be. Not everybody can be friends with me. Congratulations to the connector with the 85 games, 85 sweepstakes. Primary mission goals. Find the cause of interdimensional fatigue and reverse it to restore hyperspace travel. Make sure the vision where all sunlight life in the galaxy dies screaming does not come to pass. Secondary goals. To explore the Kasari quadrant. Colonize roles in the Kasari quadrant to maximize each race's productivity. Contact new alien races and expand the League of Sentinel races. Find the ancient precursor technological artifacts. Research these artifacts and utilize their technology. First step, find and contact the colonies of all League races in the Kasari quadrant. The Khmer, Human, Mycon, Orts, Punk, Bathy, Sipox, Serene, Yuquan, New Twig, and Bucks. So those are all the races that we've seen in the previous games. Except for maybe the Sipox. I'm not sure if we ever met the Sipox. Your decisions will be subject to review by the members of the League Steering Council and the League of Ethics Council. If your actions violate the League rules, these councils may give you warnings or in severe cases render judgment against you. The primary League rules are: Sentinel should never ask other Sentinels without cause, or never attack other Sentinels without cause. No Sentinel should enslave another Sentinel. You may have been the hero in the last war, but I think you are in over your head this time. You're on your own to talk to everyone and explore every possibility. Good luck. We're all pulling for you, Vlad. Alright. Alright, how to install. Don't need to worry about that. Don't need to worry about this. Running the game, reading the manual. Okay, using Star Control 3. Most choices in Star Control 3 were made with the mouse. So activate an item or make a choice, put the mouse cursor on the item, blah blah blah. Exit an item choice. Get information about an item. Tooltips. The slider. The escape key will cancel interrupt an action. From Y or N for yes and no. Okay, F1. Get help. Press F5 to speak with ICOM. Okay. Hypermelody. That's okay. We'll be doing the adventure game part. So we'll be starting the game. Load the game, view credits, quit. Hypermelody, get all that stuff. Choose your ships. about hyper melee. Adventure game. Quadrant screen. System screen. Orbit screen. Colony screen. And control screen. Alright, to the left is slow. To the right is fast. Quadrant activity checklist. Click on the star map to see which stars you can travel to. Don't make one-way trips in red to stars that don't have fuel deposits. Depots. Click on the green star to warp there. Alright, so don't want to go to red stars. Yeah, I want to go to green stars. But I'm not sure if there's going to be stuff in the red stars that I'll have to visit eventually or not. Quadrant screen, you can rotate the star map on and off. Orientation. Clicking the navigate another star. Oh, okay, so depending upon how much fuel you have, the stars show up as green. It'll probably make more sense once I get into the game. 3D maps kind of suck. So we'll see how that's gonna be. Especially in 1996. Vietnam colonies, artifacts, fuel sources. System activity checklist. Scan each planet to look for colonies or anomalies. You have text in yellow. Go to friendly colony to pick up fuel. At the colony, ask questions of the owners. Add new ships to your fleet. Leave some ships behind to defend the colony. Take out the colony from the orbit or colony screen. So that's what we need. This kind of be like a Master of Orion type game. Go to enemy fleets or colonies and deal with the aliens. Go to planets with anomalies, deal with the aliens, and dig up the artifacts. So anomalies means that there will be aliens and artifacts. Okay. So scan a planet or a moon in the system window to get basic sensor information. Colonies, dig sites, and sensor anomalies. Representing potential dig sites with faded yellow. Pick up a planet or moon to move a colony fleet there. When the colony fleet is about to orbit a planet, the planet rotates. Click on the rotating quasi-space portals to travel through them. Alright, so the active fleet is displayed in yellow. So how do I know which planet I can colonize? There's 25 ships in the fleet. I'm not sure we'll actually need that many ships, but we'll see. We'll see how this game plays out. Alright, a friendly colony transfer some crew and resource units to your ship so you can make more colonies. If there's an anomaly, make a dig site and unearth an artifact. If there's nothing on the surface of the planet, and the planet has lots of resources, scan the surface to see what races would make good colonists. Okay, you can scan it and you'll find out. If one of those races is on board, make a new colony with that race. Oh, this sounds complicated and messed up. Yeah, there's Duncan's Racks with the 85 stream streak. Congratulations to Duncan's Racks. The orbit screen shows you items and crew, inventory, resource units, fuel, and colony pods. This is probably all self-explanatory. So each planet may only have one colony, and each colony is controlled by one race. A colony will be populated by a crew of that race. Make that race your ships, and allow that colony fleet to communicate with members of that race. Some planets have buried artifacts with scientific value. These register as anomalies in the sensor scan. The colony ship may send down a party to dig for artifacts at the site of the anomaly. Advice from ICOM. You can click on the item, get we can do with an object. Transfer resources, upgrade ships. So ships can be upgraded at friendly star bases. The user has found and researched the appropriate upgrade artifact and has 1,000 resource units. Click on the star base and then click on the ship to be upgraded. Upgraded ships have increased maneuverability, energy, crew, or firepower. Scan the mouse pointer of the sensor scanner. Note the colored bars below each alien race icon in the inventory window. The more bars displayed, the more productive that racing colony will be in that location. No bars is the least productive location. 5 green bars is the most productive location. The colony gets in the create an inhabited world. We already have to specify how many people we need to send down though. So, to type an anomaly to target the location of the dig site. Completing the dig will take some time. The completion percentage is listed in the dig site icon. The colony ship may wait in orbit or continue exploring and return when the dig is completed. Okay, you can actually leave them there. So, when the dig is completed, the crew will transfer back to the ship along with the object they uncover. These artifacts have immense interest and transfer to the inventory window. The ship's tech team or ICOM can make a report of the new artifact. Other objects of lesser immediate interest are not transferred to the inventory window. The tech team report at a later time they discover important information about how these other objects. About these other objects. Colony activity checklist. If you don't know what finished goods you need, don't worry about adjusting anything. By default, colonies grow on their own and will manufacture some of everything. If you know which finished goods you want the most, set that slider to maximum. Alright. The colony ships, the planet colony is orbiting. Colonies produce the materials the colony fleet needs to complete the mission in the Kasari quadrant. A colony produces 4 kinds of finished goods: crew, resource units, ships, and colony pods. The user can adjust the manpower priority assigned to each of the 7 facilities in the colony. No matter how big the population of the colony, manpower and resources will be assigned according to priorities set by the factory sliders. Manufacturing finished goods takes time. The colony will continue to produce finished goods according to priorities set by the user. The colony fleet may wait in orbit or continue exploring to return as finished goods are completed. The colony can be created at any planet or moon. Right. Okay. Adjust the sliders. Okay, so basically, use the sliders to determine what's more important. So each faculty has a maximum manpower capacity. It's completed, power sign, blah blah blah. Types of, what is that, routes? I think that's routes. It's hard to read that text. Fuel refinery. Fuel for the colony fleet. So, yeah, fuel would be very important, especially for the fringes, outside fringes, right? Alright, resource units. So this is kind of like money, I guess. Trade facilities, ships, and colony pods. Mines. So only if there's any resources available, so there may not be any. After all of the economy has been built and fully expanded, possibly manpower capacity is reduced to 0. Yeah, so yeah, there might be a chance, but you don't need mines, you don't need factories, you can split everything on fuel refinery, and regular refinery. Got star base, obviously, get some ships, landing pad. I'm not sure exactly what a colony pod is. So, research. Obviously, that can be important to research any artifacts. Population. Or I wonder if there's a limit. There's probably a limit how much ore you can store. I'm not sure if ore and resource is something you want to have more of, or if you want to just make sure they're even. This is kind of what to play around to figure out. Ships. And the research artifact, get saved, load the game, alright, music, all that stuff. Dialogue. Okay. Alright, we got your races. Alright, interdivisional memorandum from Edgar Pavino, Dean of Reichstat General, to Captain of the League Colony Ship Star Control, and Harry Foreman of Star Control. The following is the output of material acquisition is requested by the captain before departing on his mission to the Kasari Quadrant. This Reichstat report is a condensed version of the Academy League's relations status sheet for the first year cadets. The captain has further difficulties with that library suggests consult the known encyclopedia text in order to avoid further transference of cost of non-essential research. So we got Chamur, half living crystal, half machine. The Chamur are a hybrid of two old alliance races, the Tenjutsu and the Murm. The crystalline Tenjutsu joined the hybrid in a way to defeat the Quan, the robotic Murm. Joined the hybrid because the creator by the rock was feeling blah blah blah. You already know this story because we played Star Control 2. Humans. So we don't need to read this, we already know about them. So we got the Mycon. Like the Chesapeake and the Jello Whoop. Spores, a hellish environment, a molten rock, and poison vapors. So that's kind of important to know. The Orts. Yeah, the gill breathers gathering dissolved gases from strong ethanol solution. The origin of the ores is unknown. There's the Alu Lely. Alright, the ores. So they're like friends. The Bakunk. Okay, I've rejoined the ancient brethren, the Yihat. Some remain on the Pakunk homeworld. These homeworld Pakunk represented on the Kasai Quadrant expedition. Oh, of course we have the lovely Spathy. Here's the ultimate evil, which Spathy has not been able to identify. This lies beyond the range of most of the sensitive detectors. Cool hopes that the Spathy become battle foes and it's all hierarchy, but they were never very aggressive fighters. After the war, the Spathy were freed and quickly adopted their own version of the Khazar's slave shield protected by Wathai from contact with all other races. However, they have emerged from their shielded homeworld to assist the current galactic races and are now reluctantly active members of the League. Everybody loves the Spathy. Alright, the Supox. The Supox are Triskata, commonly known, simply known as the Supox, a race of kind sentient plant creatures who evolved from semi-mobile symbionts. They know how unlikely the evolutionary path appears, and one Supox even said, "Many of our people regard the inconsistency of proof of our divine origin." The symbiotic origin of the Supox is reflected in their present relationship with the U-Twig. Supox look to the U-Twig for guidance and use the U-Twig culture as a model of their own. And we haven't really seen too much of the Supox or the U-Twig. They're at the very, very end of Star Control 2. Then we got the Cyrene. Bipedal humanoids, right? Similar to humans. Right. The psionic race. Nothing new, exciting there. The Urquan. These are the guys that we want. The ships that we want, right? The Urquan ships. Physically, Urquan resemble the huge 10-meter long caterpillars. The green body Zokza and the black body Ku'ar subspecies of the original brown Urquan now extinct. The green Urquan adopted the name over 20,000 years ago after the Khazar, a scientist who discovered the key to winning their freedom from mental slavery. Alright, we already know about the war. Following the war, all battle foes were freed and the Urquan fleets reduced to subsistence level. The Khazar represent now the United Urquan in all negotiations. The Urquan were immediately as probationary members of the League of Settlement Races. They participate in the mission to prove their loyalty to the League. We got the U-Twig, and a race of sophisticated humans with an ancient and elaborate culture. Complex mass etiquette, which dictates which of the 1800 standard facial appliances should be worn under which circumstances. The U-Twig society relies heavily on a mysterious device called the Ultron. They believe it guarantees them a highly positive future. And Bucks resemble the one-eyed humanoid Earth squids. While they are very sensitive about their own appearance, most Bucks find it difficult to stomach the sight of other races, especially human. The Bucks fought effectively as battle fall, joyously attacking every other race the Khazar pointed them at. After the last war, the Bucks were freed from the hierarchy and offered membership in the League of Settlement Races. They postponed joining the League for as long as possible, but finally agreed so they could participate in this mission. Then we have the Alu Relay. Alright. Telepathic. They maintain great secrecy about themselves and the motivation. The fact that their existence is not certain until the year 2116. They appear without warning, and the Earth's moon has to be inducted in the original alliance of 3 stars. After the last war, the Aru disappeared, so they never officially offered membership in the League. Precursors over the galaxy can be found ruins and artifacts led by races known as the Precursors. Even with these artifacts, we know little about them. We do know the Precursors were apparently giant, non-bipedal beings with great intelligence. Most of the Precursor items have been discovered to be technological in nature. Unconfirmed reports indicate that Precursors either discovered or manufactured the Rainbow World, but we don't know how or why. The 10 Rainbow Worlds in the home quadrant seem to form an arrow pointing toward the Khazari quadrant in the galactic core. These same reports say the Precursors have found an answer to some great secret. mystery just before the departure about 235,000 years ago. They got some more rainbow worlds. Alright, ship data, post-mission data summary, Assembly 2181. Priority 1 Alpha compiled in conjunction with XL3, a bunch of numbers, issued by Division of Synthetic Special Reconstruction Intergalactic Intelligence, Star Control Headquarters, Geneva, Switzerland. This document is classified and under the aegis of the Earth's Provisional Government and Star Control. Information contained herein may not be divulged to external sources, including but not limited to any and all these races. Consolidated Quadrant Ship. The data compiled on the Consolidated Quadrant vessels are current as of the time of this document creation. However, note that most of the conclusions drawn are based on available sources, and the data is considered provisionary and incomplete. Execution of battlefield strategy based on these conclusions is at the captain's discretion. The Connector Pinnacle? Former appreciation crux, the primary weapon, powerful tri-directional bullets. Secondary ability, launch and teleport to warp beacon. The Aware Concato are known for their valor in battle. The ship is built to launch deadly broadside attacks and transport away with its warp beacon in order to recharge its energy reserve for another attack. When engaged against the Pinnacle, keep close eye on the ship and its warp beacon. Pinnacle commanders are extremely adept at executing quick getaways and surprise attacks. The Yokataka Pack Visit Sector, moderately powerful drill, and individually weak potentially numerous missile mines. The Vivisector drill is powerful but not exceptionally effective in battle. The Vivisector is best used while retreating while launching mines, as the mines move in the aft of the ship. Therefore, missiles and mines against pursuing enemies. Alright, we got the Ur Constructor, and we got the Equivian Enigma. These are all the ships that are used. And we got the Kanaka Yorn Ravager, the Herald Eradicator, the Catan Crippler, the LK Sanctorium, the Uwa Voyager, the Plaxis Plunderer, the Vigo Ingo Invader, and then we have the Exchanger Exclave, Lee Quadrant ships. Of course, we have. So those are all the new ships, I guess, the new types of ships. And then, of course, we have the League ships. Then we have the Alu Lely Skiff. The Chamur Avatar, of course, and the Colony ship. The Human Cruiser, which is pretty crappy. Force Nemesis. The Pakunk Fury. The Spathi Eluder, and the Cyrene Penetrator. The Yoquan Core Armorada, which is kind of be like almost the best ship in the game, at least in the last game. The Yoquan. Kazar's 2A Dreadnought. Also one of our good ships. The Twig Juggler. Secondary ability, the Bucks Intruder. Having fun playing Star Control 3. There are lots of ways of having fun by completing a mission and winning Star Control 3. All of them are right. You're playing it the right way when you're having the most fun. You can concentrate on exploring everything in niche, or creating a web of colonies on the most promising planets, or building a massive fleet to seek out fleets of enemy ships, or just bring it and do some on the beach. You find the most important skill in finding and negotiating with you. You find that the most important skill is finding and negotiating with alien races. You can help them set crises throughout the quadrant. In doing so, they can help you achieve your mission. Listen for clues to get while talking to the aliens. You can follow up on them in almost any order. The clues will show you how you complete your mission and win the game. Example of play. Pick out Helios, the system you started in, flying the colony. And then talk to Commander, of course, this is a little bit of a hint. Check out the alien ship orbiting Helios 4. Okay, so basically go to Helios 3, then Helios 4, there's some artifact there. Once you got fuel for the round trip, warp to Goshen, the nearest star. Check out everything in Goshen to continue exploration in the Quasari quadrant from there. Alright. General hint, when you first start at Helios, go to the system screen and talk to the colony. With the first few trips between the stars, follow the checklist in the manual for each game stream. Experiment, click on the planets and stars to see what they do. Anytime you're unsure what can happen next, press F2 to save the game first. That is very good advice. Use the script of save name to chronicle your journey. We have to show you next, press F5. Only fight with the colony ship if you're certain you'll win the battle. You only meet your primary mission goal by meeting it and lots of different aliens. In the beginning, don't worry too much about the passage of time. We're not comfortable how fast time is passing, and just the speed of the game clock. Alright. Important information, icon on everything important that happens. Your colony develop on their own and manufacture some of everything you might need. The computer can even fight your starship battles for you. Early on, you need as much fuel and raw ore as your colonies can make. Alright. Use surplus resource units from established colonies to make new colonies grow faster. Like fuel or colony pods, ships are an expendable resource. Don't waste colony landing pods on inhospitable planets with zero resources. Okay, and that is it for the manual. So I guess we have to play the game. And let's see, we'll see how that goes, right? We'll see how that goes. Alright, time to turn off the custom music track. And it's time to let's play some Star Control 3. That'll probably be intro cutscene. Oh, it doesn't show up. The game doesn't show up. Oh, what are we gonna do? That should be better. Yeah, death count. The music's about loud. The music's a bit loud though. Oh, Star Control 3 help. If you need help with any of the game controls, press F1 on your keyboard. The game will display a message interface you're currently using. I can F2 to save for most screens, and F3 to load. Hyper melee, start new game, load, credits, encrypt. Alright. Okay, I guess we're starting a new game.
At the end of the Hierarchy War, you sacrificed your priceless precursor vessel to demolish the enemy battle platform, the Sumatra. You escaped in a tiny pod ship, hoping to outrun the cataclysmic energies unleashed in the final explosion. But the massive energies unleashed in the cataclysmic maelstrom ripped a hole in time and pulled your escape pod into the near future. You witnessed a great battle at the galactic core, A vast armada of the galaxy's great sentient races stood poised against an unknown enemy as reality itself hovered on the brink of interdimensional collapse. You lost consciousness as you watched the sentient races die, screaming, their life energies sucked into the void. Your escape pod then hurtled back through time and space to your home quadrant. Back home, your allies celebrated your victory as reality continued to deteriorate. Suddenly, hyperspace travel stopped working. The only form of interstellar travel left was your newly built precursor vessel. You hastily formed a union between your old allies and the defeated hierarchy. Explorer groups warped toward the galactic core in search of a cure for a dying galaxy.
Alright. Okay. There's the Earthling colony. Cool.
ICOM online.
Yes, hi, what is it?
Sir, this display represents your primary interface with the ship-wide interconferencing and monitoring system, also popularly known as ICOM. This system is available to several autonomous ship functions for the recording, reporting, and transmission of important League strategic and tactical information. ICOM also represents the central repository for League intelligence materials and can be called on to assist you in the planning and execution of League operations.
Oh, thanks for the information.
ICOM offline.
These are the number of colonists I have. Alright. Fuel. No. I can make a save.
Tac Lacpack 5576 squared. Tac Lacpack 888 warning. Utilization to the 356th power divided by warning.
Okay.
Tac Lacpack warning.
Humans promote the League of Sentinel races. Become in peace. How might we classify you, fellow Sentinel?
Tac Lacpack 5299 and 58X. Tac Lacpack warning. 321B. Avowal. Tac Lacpack.
Oh, he's an automated drone?
Inversion 982 torque. Tac Lacpack.
Hey, we won. Oh, let's go to Helios 3.
Hiya, Captain. Boy, are we glad to see you. Any problems getting here?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
We were starting to get a little worried. After all, we're stuck here on an unfamiliar planet, in an unknown quadrant, and can't even fly out of this system without you. You are our last, best, and only hope of survival. And not just our survival, but also the survival of all the starfaring races. Especially now that hyperspace travel no longer works, and your precursor vessel is the only ship capable of interstellar flight. But don't let that pressure you. We have faith in your leadership.
Ah, no pressure, right? Right, let's get down to business.
The first thing we need to do is find the other League races. They've been scattered all over the nearby systems by your precursor vessel's warp bubble transport.
Alright. Got some questions.
How can we help?
How about the Earthling Cruiser?
The Earthling cruiser was built primarily for exploration, and not as a pitiless weapon of war. But we hold up pretty well in combat. We're not the fastest, but we are maneuverable. We have a short-range point defense laser, but that's best for incoming attackers. The main weapon is a long-range homing missile. The best tactic is to keep the enemy at bay and pound them with nukes from a distance.
Alright. Tell me about our mission.
Our main mission is to restore the structural integrity of the space-time continuum and restore galactic hyperspace travel. When hyperspace travel stopped working throughout the galaxy, we were afraid that sentient beings would be forever cut off from one another, doomed to never fly to another star. Ironically, the catastrophe happened not long after you beat the hercxena by destroying their ability to make war. When you destroyed their horrific precursor battleship, the Sumatra, we were safe in the galaxy. But even if you hadn't, the hercxena would have been crippled in space.
Alright, go on.
Before the loss of hyperspace, you had returned to the precursor planet Unzervault, where you were born. You were lucky to have been born there. Earth was suffering under the tender mercies of the hercxena at the time. Your parents didn't know it at the time, but being part of a crew that crash-landed on Unzervault was the best thing they could have done for you. You grew up among abundant precursor artifacts and developed an affinity for advanced technology. You built a precursor ship, and the rest is history. You kicked hercxena butt all over the quadrant. Because you sacrificed your precursor vessel to stop the Sumatra, you returned to Unzervault to try to build a second one. You were stranded there when hyperspace travel collapsed. You were stranded on the primitive world of Unzervault for a second time.
This time I real food supply didn't have to subsist to the Ortog milk and Livex meat.
All the Allied races were sure they were stranded forever. We cursed our unworking ships that could not take us beyond our solar systems. And then you showed up. You had not only been able to build a new precursor vessel, but you found a way to circumvent the collapse of hyperspace. Your new vessel did not rely on hyperspace, but used a hot new precursor technology you discovered, the warp bubble transport. Most people had never even seen a precursor vessel. You had piloted two.
Alright, go on.
You rallied the Allied races to work together to seek the cause of the destruction. You even enlisted the repentant members of the defeated hercxena hierarchy into your newly minted League of Sentient Races. You described a strange experience you had after you destroyed the Sumatra, in which you traveled through a rift in time and glimpsed the future destruction of all sentient life. Candidly, many sentients thought that your vision was the product of delusions. After all, you were comatose when we finally picked up your escape pod. But you had the only means of interstellar transport, and the sentient races would have accepted a lot more eccentricity to get some mobility again.
How the old technology, I guess it all depends. I mean, if it's technology that that the Earthlings haven't discovered, then it'll be new to them, but old for the precursors. Go on.
You explained to all the races that the only way to repair the damage to the space-time continuum and stop the loss of sentient life is to uncover the secrets of the precursors. Since the mysterious rainbow worlds point coreward, and since many precursor artifacts seem to lie in that direction, we came to the galactic core. Your precursor vessel's warp bubble transport carried ships from each League race and scattered them to different systems in this region of the Kasari Quadrant. Now, all you have to do is find each race and establish contact with them.
Oh, establish contact. What do you do after you get contact?
We need to pick up stocks of cryogenically suspended colonists from each League race and establish their colonies on Kasari planets. The colonists are in suspended animation, ready to be thawed out as we gain the resources to properly put them to work colonizing and searching for precursor lore. All of us pledge to be loyal to the League and to give our lives if necessary in order to restore the integrity of the fabric of space.
Oh, I got it. Keep up the good work.
Talk to you soon, Captain.
I suppose you need to go to 4 because of the anomaly there. And there's a lot of resources here. Yeah, basically, enough resources is pointless. So four units and population. Okay. Alright, it tells you which races would be good to land there. That kind of makes sense. So I still got 200. You got 3 cruisers. How do you transfer people from the planet? There's one I need to put some more people in the on here, obviously, right? Do that. Make a save. So let's go here. Make a save. Alright, how do I get back? So we need to go to here. So let's go here. Let's see what we got here.
5576
Oh, another one of these guys.
888 warning. Utilization to the 356th power divided by warning. Tac warning.
Alright. I can't understand you.
Tac 5299 and 58X. Tac warning.
So these guys are like these other these aliens in Star Control 2.
Inversion 982 torque. Tac.
Okay. Alright, and now I gotta figure out how to mine food crap. I'm not sure how much to put. How many resources to put into this? 20. All right. Let's go. This one is a habitable planet potentially. A lot of resources here. Like a 4. I guess we can put them anywhere, I guess. Anywhere we can get a 4. So basically, the orange area. I don't know why I keep scrolling over to the right. Let's see that. I'm not sure how many people to drop off here. Yeah, put 50. Give them resources to start out with. Let's try that. Alright.
ICOM online.
Oh, what's I do now?
A signal received from an emitter on Goshen 4 confirms the presence of a Spathi colony.
Ah, Spathi.
ICOM offline.
Oh, so we got an artifact from the dig site. So
Hi, Captain. How can we help? Talk to you soon, Captain.
let's transfer the artifact, I guess. Um, so how do we get this to research this artifact? Alright. There is Goshen. This one right here.
Pay dirt. Captain, we found a large cache of precursor records about genetic engineering. Evolutionary development of sentient and non-sentient species appears to be a consuming passion for them. We'll continue to update you as we translate them. Yes, sir.
Let's go to Goshen. Alright. Let's... resources. There's a colony on Gorskin 4. Let's see if anything good here. Really not a good planet here. Okay. Let's talk to Spaffy.
Who is it that wakes me from my safe and happy sleep at this time of our new solar cycle? This is especially rude since my physical system is not yet adjusted to the new day length. Yikes! A vast menacing ship blots out the sun and threatens to rain down radioactive death upon us! Oh no! Compounding my fright is the hideous, bloated, green monster that looms before me on the view screen! Our end is at hand! We surrender, oh merciful evil alien. I, Nippewan, Regent of the ruling council of the Spathy colonists, officially surrender. We will reveal all League secrets to you and give you all our storehouse of minerals. Would you like to know the weaknesses of the captain of the League? He is a megalomaniacal tyrant, but a softie for polite rules of colonization. He's a sucker about forgiving his allies for any sort of indiscretion. Now please don't... Wait. Echo! Who has been fiddling with the color and contrast controls of my view screen? This is the second time this week! Yikes! It is the Hunan captain of the League of Sentient Races! I didn't mean it, Captain!
So, you plan to reveal League secrets?
Never! Never! We were attempting to deceive an enemy!
Right. Well, let's slide, at least for now.
Wonderful. In truth, just between us, I have been quite ill at ease since your warp bubble transport hurtled us off into the void of the Kasari Quadrant like some castaway petal claw covering. Yet now, I find myself enjoying your company, your sparkling conversation, and the presence of your huge, powerful, death-dealing starship, which, being my friend, you would certainly feel compelled to use in order to save me from any hostile life forms who threaten me with death.
Of course, we'll present all of the League races.
We rejoice! Did we mention that we are enjoying your company?
Well, like nothing in the status, the nipple win.
Well, you see, it's like this. When we first arrived, we were terrified to step out onto the surface of our designated planet. Savage beasts freely roamed the surface, gnawing the abundant tubers and root crops with massive forefangs. We did not dare set our petal claws on that surface. These horrible pink-eyed creatures scattered at the sight of us, as if to regroup for a massive assault. We could see them lurking behind the abundant ground cover, their flop ears twitching menacingly, as if to signal an ambush. It was only after we incinerated several thousand of them with our beam weapons that we discovered, surprise! They were just gentle herbivores.
Of course.
Imagine our relief. So we were a little late in getting started colonizing. We have not produced too many Eluda ships for you, but even now, our teams are hard at work.
Oh, more important questions.
What is it you wish to know? We will try to answer, but please don't be offended with us if we don't have every answer to every question.
Alright, tell me about your eluder void ship.
Our exquisite eluder void ship is fast and maneuverable, with powerful engines that can outrun many kinds of enemy ships. We have a short-range front gun and a very powerful rear weapon, the famed backward-utilized tracking torpedoes. This ship is brilliantly designed for one purpose: running away. We are always willing to run away from a fight, and if any opponent is ill-mannered enough to pursue us, we run away while lobbing BUTT missiles at them. Of course, we are willing to gird our haunches and force ourselves to fight for the League. In such cases, we like to stay comfortably out of range and pop in occasionally to launch a missile.
Alright, tell me about your species.
We Spathi can best be described as meta-mollusks. We are intelligent and clever, but perhaps not very cunning. Each day when we awaken, we call forth the traditional Spathi prayer. Oh God, please don't let me die today. Tomorrow would be so much better.
Alright, tell me about the history of the Spathi.
I will now relate the tragic history of our species. This is a sad tale, so do not even try to contain your tears.
I'll try not to.
Once upon a time, many thousands of years ago, we inhabited the warm, safe surface of our home planet, Spathiwa. We were happy and content. During those golden centuries, we Spathi evolved into a simple folk, content with our calm agrarian lives, our rude huts, and our coarse woven turtleneck sweaters. We could have remained that way for eons, were it not for the sudden arrival of a million voracious monsters from hell. Darkness fell upon us. The evil ones came. These frightening, hercxena creatures hunted our people and devoured them like tasty nodules.
Yum
We
yum.
had no defense against them.
Oh, what did you do?
We fled across the oceans, from continent to continent, but the evil ones always followed. Spurred by our great need, we advanced from simple tool-making to atomic technology in less than 1 Earth century. But none of our innovations was a match for the evil one's natural cunning and ferocity. Finally, with no other option available, we fled our world and took up residence on our moon, where we resided most uncomfortably for 300 years. Though we gained interstellar travel, we tended to stay close to home, preferably in the living room. So we learned little about other races beyond our neighbors, like the Androsynth. We thought we were finally safe and began to emerge from our shell cases and relax our bodies, which were nearing toxic levels of adrenaline poisoning. Then, the hercxena arrived.
Yeah, so this is basically retelling the story of what happened in Star Control 2.
In the years after our escape from the evil ones, we created many complex rituals to keep us safe from any future predators. But none of them worked. The hercxena arrived at Spathiwa and held a great ceremony. Part of that ceremony involved blasting portions of our planet's surface into radioactive dust, and this part we did not enjoy. But the worst was yet to come. The hercxena explained our options as new slaves. We could serve as fighting slaves, or have our world be forever encased in an impenetrable energy shield. We grew overexcited at the slave shield option, since it would make us safer than we were. Monsters could not pop in by surprise if we were shielded. We eagerly transmitted our decision to the hercxena, but the hercxena servant was a member of a race of gelatinous pranksters called the Umga. The Umga saw how eager we were to be cut off from the galaxy's wars and told the hercxena that we wanted to become fighting slaves. We tried to explain the disastrous mistake, but the strict Urquan bureaucracy had no mechanism to allow any such change in status. Following that most tragic day, we were forced to assume the role of an Urquan star thug.
Oh, what did you do to Umga?
Not much. Well, I take that back. We did take away their hyperwave caster, which they were using to frighten us and many other races. We gave the caster to you, and you used it to save the galaxy. Well, maybe not save the galaxy directly, but it helped you save the galaxy.
Alright. So, what happened next?
For many years, we boldly attacked countless horrible threats in daring space combat. Well, not really. We mostly performed garrison duty on stations with little strategic value, like slave-shielded planets full of weak but tricky races. Races like you Hunans. But then, you came along and eradicated the evil ones from the face of Spathiwa and sent them back to the pits of hell. You ended their relentless passion for our fleshy parts. We joined your war against the Urquan, but soon found out how to make a slave shield of our own. We used it to encase ourselves away from the Urquan and, also away from you. We hid out for the rest of the war, which our prognosticators ensured us would last at least 600 years. Imagine our surprise when frightening-looking Chamur burst our precious slave shield like a soap bubble and announced that we were free. We were not disturbed at the breakdown of hyperspace. Now, perhaps, scary big races would leave the Spathi alone to enjoy our simple pleasures. But you had to go and tell us that the whole galaxy would break down next. You plucked at some long-hidden chords of courage within us. And now, here we are. And if I may say so, Captain, it was the singularly worst idea we have ever had. I want to go home. I want to go home.
Oh, we have to deal with this crisis first there, buddy. And then we can go home. I'd like to, but we can't send you back to produce massive fuel reserves, and we can't do that until we have colonized this quadrant.
We will carry on with our mission. What is it you wish to know? We will try to answer, but please don't be offended with us if we don't have every answer to every question.
Ah, what do you know about the precursors?
We have found traces of the precursors scattered throughout our space. Our belief is that the precursors are not really gone. They simply came to their senses one day. They realized what a dangerous place the galaxy is, and used their superior technology to invent some kind of splendid invisibility shield and remain alive and happy to this day in our very midst. We hope to rediscover this secret someday and disappear into similar obscurity.
Ah, very good. Keep up good work there, Spathy.
Must you take your sheltering, protective precursor vessel away from our skies so soon? Very well, but return soon, Captain.
Oh, I probably should take some of these Spathy guys with us to colonize. Oh, what? Oh, take the ship because the ships suck. Okay, now. So we can get. It's not green, so. Not a good place for them to go. It's not good for humans either. Not as many resources here, but we will check this planet out. Oh, this is not good for. Well, put a habitat on this one. Okay, let's check this place out. The Spathy would do well here. We got like 4 out of 5. That's before we do that. Let's check out the moon. We haven't found any evidence of the Supak, Shamir, Micron, Punk, Tyrene, Yoquan, Yutik, Bak, or Ort in the Qatari quadrant. Yeah. Nobody can land there. And this one's not very good, so... let's put the Spathy here. I'm not sure how much resources to give them. We'll see how that goes. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's make a save first. Found. Spathy. Not sure if there's a such thing as overbuilding colonies in this game. Alright, that's we got that, we got that. This is too far out. I want to go here, I guess. Got this green one here. At least the star does not seem to be quite as big as in the last game. Let's go here, I guess. Let's start here, we'll clockwise around. I have no idea where we'll go. Let's go here first, I guess. There's a colony on that one. Oh, we found somebody else. Oh, there's an anomaly here. This is not a very good planet, so let's go and meet a new race. So.
Hello? 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 Is our good friend the human there? Oh, There you are. My view screen must not have been working. How pleasant to look upon you again. Greetings, Captain of the League of Sentient Races. Greetings from the Bucks colonists. I, Admiral Docks, welcome you to our colony. We were wondering when you would get here.
Oh, I'm here now. Give me an update on the status, Docs.
Bucks power plants operate at peak efficiency, of course. We had quite a successful rollout of our extraordinary ship, the Intruder. And we are ready to cause immense torrents of pain in all who irritate the Bucks. The League.
Oh, that's great though, Doc.
Please help yourself. Nothing we like more than to give the fruits of our labor to our good friend, the human.
Alright, we need to deal with these bots. We can say goodbye to Mr. Bot here. Alright. Okay then.
Yes, that's all behind us. We are no longer revolted at the sight of humans and other sentients. See? I have been looking upon you for minutes without gagging on my own stomach acids.
That's great.
We will need lots of habitable worlds with great resources in order to assist you best. We'd like to make sure that you allocate plenty of resources to us.
Sure, I have some questions.
Please inform the Bucks of the manner in which we can best assist our good friend, the human captain.
Tell me about the Vox Intruders.
The Intruder is only the most exquisite fighting vessel. From its resplendent front laser to its organic limpets, it is the model of perfection. The limpets home in on an enemy ship and clamp on, slowing the enemy. Rather than trying to match our enemy's speeds, we slow ships down. We enjoy obstructing their progress and functioning. What a delight to watch their frustration.
Oh boy. So, you know about the precursors in the Rainbow Worlds?
The precursors were old and powerful, but not too powerful to keep from dying. So they are useless. And Rainbow Worlds? Sparkly bubbles. Please inform the Bucks of the manner in which we can best assist our good friend, the human captain.
Alright, tell me the history of the Vox.
You know our history! You were... excuse me. Now then, allow me to regale you with the amazing saga of the Bucks. We were a mighty starfaring race even before the coming of the Urquan. The hierarchy forced us to maim and destroy and enslave other worlds. Do you think for a moment that we enjoyed it? Well, perhaps just a little.
Just a little.
But what we really enjoy is working for you.
Uh-huh, we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Anyway, working with the Urquan was difficult because so many races were so very nauseating to the Bucks. But we managed. However, then we met the humans, who were a whole new dimension in ugliness. You were so repulsive. And by you, I mean all humans, of course. You were so repulsive that we hated you on sight. We pretended that we were mortally offended by a rude insult made by the first humans we met, and used the insult as an excuse to justify our hate. But then we met you.
Alright, go on.
You were flying around in your previous precursor vessel. You seem to have a habit of having lots of precursor vessels. The Bucks fought you, but just couldn't quite fully pulverize you. All we wanted was to stop looking at you. But you kept on apologizing for the insult. Over and over again. We had to keep looking at you. Finally, we broke down and confessed that we would never join you. Not because of any insult, but because of your vomitous appearance.
Well, go on. I really know about that.
But your persistence also allowed you to learn the whereabouts of that monstrous Bucks pervert, Admiral Zex, who was so twisted that he actually liked the look of humans. The wicked Zex actually helped you to defeat the hierarchy. But now, we are your allies, and all that foolishness is forgotten.
We'll see about that.
Please inform the Buck.
Alright,
Later. Later is good.
oh, let's grab some of these guys. Or maybe we can't. Oh, the Bucks are here. I don't know if I'm taking any ships. We can always go back and get these ships if we want them. We really want the Urquan ships. I have this artifact I can't research. I don't know how to do that. So yeah, next thing is let's see what we got here. Not much resources here, so I might not put anybody here. This is a 3. Oh, let's first go here. Go to the moon. Oh, we have more one of you guys.
Utilization to the 356th power divided by warning. Dak Dak Lack Pack 529. Inversion 982 torque. Dak Dak Lack Pack.
Not doing too well here. I am just about dead. Woo! One with the very close battle though. Very close. We can put the box over here.
These genetic engineering records show that the precursors were seeking to quantify the environmental and genetic forces that shape sentience. They hypothesized that for sentience to develop so similarly in that many races, there must be a universal tendency toward developing sentience. They hint at some dark and ominous trend here, but we don't fully understand the reference. They believe that great individuals in all sentient races appear to make great breakthroughs that advance the whole race. One or a few advance, and then the whole race suddenly lurches forward. We can't translate the word they use for this potential in sentient beings, so we're calling it precursor potential.
Well, appreciate your efforts.
Will do, sir.
Alright, let's put you guys here. I don't have much money left to give you the rest. Alright, more crew.
Greetings to the captain. Later. Later is good.
Clicked on the wrong planet. So I guess we need some box people to look at this anomaly because you can't put the humans down there. Alright, so we need to head back here.
Captain, we want better worlds than these and better. That's better. Later. Later is good.
I'll grab some of you guys. And I'll head back over here. Oh, got another precursor artifact. Not sure how exactly to research them. Let's go here.
Captain, we... That's better. Later.
Okay, I have maximum capacity of 120. Alright. So I think we need to go back home and get some more resources, and we need some more humans along. Is there a way to like remove? That's better. Let's go back here.
Hi, Captain. How can we help?
Tell me about the precursors.
We don't know what is legend and what is truth, but the information points to a great and powerful race that developed miraculous technology. uncovered amazing secrets of time and space, and then disappeared. They left behind few clues about who they were, but lots of technology. We suspect that they were huge, hulking creatures, and like us, they were concerned with the stability of the fabric of space. Hopefully, we'll find full records on them and save the galaxy before we meet their fate. Talk to you soon, Captain.
Yeah, researchers. You can't move it. Put research up. So how do we drop off? So we got mines, we got fuel refineries. Nope, still can't research. I don't know if you're gonna help me with this.
ICOM online. A signal received from an emitter on Astarte 1 confirms the presence of a Cyrene colony.
Alright.
ICOM offline.
So how do we... Oh, that's I found the box. Time to dig out the manual again to figure out how to research these artifacts. 'Cause now we have 2 of them. That's part of it there right now. Still got the documentation again and see if we can find out how to research artifacts. Hey there, fans of Africa, welcome in. We've got a couple of artifacts, but we need to research them before we can use them. So I am looking at the documentation again to figure out how to research. There's no mapping in this game. At least I don't think they're going to need any sort of map. Basically, a star system with stars, and they tell you which races are what planets. So. Yes, the facility discovers a series of items unusual artifacts found in the quadrant to research an object. Click on the object in the inventory window of the orbit screen and click on research. Once the research is complete, click on the object again and click on examine to discover its function. Okay, so that's what I just did. Alright, that's... There's nothing on the research, I set the bar. So do I have to? Like reduce this? Oh, we don't have like a research station up yet. Never really do anything other than press the bars. I don't need any ships right now. Nothing's clickable here, so. Let's put another factory down. You can't specify like type of building to build. The colonization part just kind of basic. I just have to wait, I guess. So maybe now that I have this resource, this is the research building. So let's see if this is gonna be a research building, then we can start researching. If it's not a research building, then I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. We haven't found any evidence that the shoot box and blah 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 in the quadrant. So we see the distress call from the Mycon and Janus the 8th. Alright. That's the fuel. I guess we'll go to Janus the 8th right now, because we can't do anything here. Foreskin. How do we find Janus? Okay, get the Janus from here. So I guess we need to go to Asarti. Be a new alien race, so then we can expand our reach. Oh, let's see what we got here.
Hello, brave Earthling. I am Colony Commander Lelore, and I welcome you to our new homeworld in the Kasari Quadrant. Your warp bubble transport worked perfectly as we knew it would. We're glad that you have found us so soon. We're eager to begin colonizing other worlds for you and help you shoulder your heavy responsibilities.
Alright. We got these at the Cyrene. Got the Mycons on Janus. So do as much as you want. I'd like to update on your status, Sabine.
Our colonizing teams have set to work with enthusiasm. We are exceeding all our productivity goals and creating new penetrator ships in order to meet your exacting demands.
Well, that's just fine.
Captain, we recognize the difficult task that lies ahead. Restoring the fabric of space may require a Herculean effort. We want you to know that we are ready to help you in any way we can.
Oh, tell me about the penetrator vessels.
We Cyrene have a unique set of psionic abilities that are amplified by our penetrator ships. We can broadcast a signal so compelling that all sentient creatures in its range willingly abandon their ships to come fight for us as mind-controlled drones. This makes the penetrator the only ship we know of that can leave a battle with a larger crew and in a stronger position.
Alright, what about the precursors?
We have heard many legends about the precursors, but we do not know how to filter the lore from the lies. If a race as great as the precursors still exists in known space, they do an incredible job of hiding the psychic residue of their vast intellects.
Alright, the history of the Cyrene?
The Cyrene are a race whose development is extremely close to that of humans. In both culture and biology, humans and Cyrene are almost too close a match to be just a coincidence. Like you Earthlings, our modern spacefaring society evolved from primitive tribes. Our two cultures were quite similar until they took very different paths in what would have been your prehistory. Our world continued to enjoy the differences between the genders, while your world used gender as a basis for a political dominance structure which pervaded almost all of your Earth cultures until the early 21st century.
What? Then what happened?
Syra was our paradise, Captain. Our worlds were very much the same, at least up to the point that you began encasing yours in concrete and plastic. Like your Earth, Syra was a world of rare beauty, variety, and abundance of life. I say was, because it was abruptly torn apart, killing most of my people. We thought it was an asteroid that struck our world. We survived the massive impact, but our world was soon torn apart in a cataclysm of earthquakes and volcanoes. Only our orbiting space patrol survived. Fewer than 10,000 females and only 500 males.
Oh, then what happened?
The survivors of our race began a long trek across the heavens, searching for another world that could match the breathtaking beauty of Syra. But our slow-moving habitat columns were attacked by Vox raiders. We had stumbled into the path of the Urquan hierarchy of battle thralls. We joined the old Alliance of Free Stars, only to see it fall apart. The Earthlings, who were the newest members of the Alliance, were defeated and placed under an Urquan slave shield. The Araloo disappeared, and other free races retreated to their homeworlds. We had no choice but to surrender and be slave shielded.
Oh, what happened?
We settled our new planet and began rebuilding our shattered population. Though we hated our loss of freedom, we loved our beautiful planet Gaia. But then you came along. You tried to get us to rebel against the Urquan. We were afraid to do so until you proved that Syra was not destroyed by a freak accident, but by the Mycon. We were furious and sought revenge against the Mycon and their Urquan masters. We joined with you in the new alliance and helped you defeat the hated hierarchy. We were very grateful to you and enjoyed watching your budding romance with Cyrene Starbase Commander Talana.
Alright, then what happened?
Though we were eager to get back to our paradise on Gaia, we knew that only a strong alliance would fend off future dictators seeking to control the stars. So when hyperspace travel collapsed, we were among the first to volunteer to join your mission. And here we are.
Alright, keep up the good work.
Until next time, Captain.
Alright, so we can either this world or this world. potentially. I didn't bring any money, so there's no resources to give them. I'll be okay, I think. So let's not go there. Let's try this little guy here. A lot of resources, but nobody can really live here except for the Chamorro. Alright, next best option. Not very good capital plan here either. Good one for the Bakunk. So we have what? This is gonna be the we have the Bakunk colony there. Or the Mycons. Or the Yokons. Alright. Or the Yokon. Okay. We need to go to Janus. Janus the 8th. So any artifacts or anomalies here? Yeah, there is a Janus the 6th. Alright, let's start with just in the Mycon here. See what the distress is about.
A cold rock spinning silently in the void, a womb for the deep children. Your arrival is appropriate. Acceptable new worlds are a priority for the rapid and complete spread of Juffawup. We aid Juffawup by bringing forth the deep children.
Okay. Can you get an update to start there, Mycon?
I am Asho. I am the purity monitor. I choose what buds are permitted to mature and which must be eradicated. I died of a faulty energy filtration system 62,443 years ago.
I mean, update on your colonies.
I root deep in the soil. My deep children will be well nurtured. More pod ships will grow. The cycle continues. So progresses Juffawup.
Oh, glad to hear it.
We look to Juffawup for direction.
What?
We are the Mycon. We respond.
Alright, so we requested my presence here, so what do you need? There's no question about that. How about your pod ships?
The pod ships thrum with the plasma containment field whose offspring seek to transform the non to void. The fields grow tighter, and tighter the bass rumble of the generators rising, gradually to a high burning scream. Sudden silence and a flash of light announce, release. The hot pulsing subsides slowly.
Very unclear. That's what the issue?
We are the Mycon. We respond.
Oh, about the Mycon race. What about the precursor question first?
We look to Jufflewup for direction, and it provides the pattern endless expansion with purity of achievement and intolerance of error.
Look. Think. Act. Look. Learn. Remember. Teach. Look. Think.
No, he's passed out there for a minute.
We look to Jufflewup for direction. We are the Mycon. We respond. Mycon are keepers of the deep, children. Mycon spread Jufflewup. Jufflewup acknowledges the existence of unvoidable non. When we are faced with such, we join, absorb, and wait for our opportunity to learn the weakness that will allow us to void the non.
Alright, talk about your origins.
Our bodies seethe with the passion of our genes. 1,000 of your species do not possess the richness in one of myself. I fill with my parents' 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 parents. I am they. They are us, then and now.
Alright, about the deep children.
The deep children are part of Jufflewup, home builders, the dwellers in the Mohorovichik. I have chosen my offspring's memories carefully from my set of remembrances. The sweet and warm times of my existence and those of my parents' parents' parents. The bits of 1,000,000 lifetimes coalesced into a birth gift of complete awareness. The deep children fall from the void, gathering speed for the penetration. The tough casing warms as it passes through the atmosphere. Glowing white as it hits the surface, solid rock flows like liquid, and the child slips into the warm, safe depths beneath the crust.
Alright, what about the Jufflewup?
When Jufflewup is complete, when at last there is no void or non, when the creators return, then we can finally rest.
Alright, correct creators.
We look to Jufflewup for direction, and it provides the pattern endless expansion with purity of achievement and intolerance of error.
Look. Think. Act. Look. Learn. Remember. Teach. Look. Think.
Alright, that question confused the
We
hell out
are
of
the
them.
Mycon. We respond.
Alright, I thought there were more questions.
Mycon.
What about the non and void? What's that?
When we encounter the non, we must absorb the non or reject the non so that it is no longer non.
Oh, why do you talk so strangely?
Our bodies seethe with the passion of our genes. 1,000 of your species do not possess the richness in one of my cells.
Alright,
We are the Mycon. We respond. Pulsing hot liquid flows through my outstretched tendrils, sending thrills into my interior. The moment has come. I swell and burst. Above me a cloud of whispering life whirls through the air. I am content.
alright, today there was a distress call here, but let's drop some of these Mycons. No, I don't want to talk to you guys again. Somebody said something. Who was stealing what?
Jufflewup is all, but they are not part of Jufflewup. They must be removed.
If I translate problem, got a Mycon human dictionary?
We are the Mycon.
Oh, these guys suck.
We respond.
They said something, but I'm not sure what. I skipped past the dialogue.
The deep children, spears of light in the darkness, their discarded husks speak of joy to come.
Let's grab some of these guys. Alright, we'll go back and talk to them again. Maybe they'll repeat that message that I skipped past.
I yearn for magma, the flowing warm basalt, the red glow of the lava pools. We are the Mycon. We respond. Pulsing hot liquid flows through my out.
Okay, so yeah, these are not very good resources. Let's go visit here. Let's make a save first. Let's say found Mycon. Alright, let's go back. Another anomaly here. Let's go pick this one up. Another one of you guys.
Warning. Inversion 9.
Yeah, I'm not moving through that stuff. Ow. You don't want to run into the planets. This guy's being a prick. got him. Okay, so let's... Yes, I did. We're gonna send... Why can't I send anybody down here? Nobody can land here? It's yellow. I mean, it's not green, but it's yellow, so it should be able to... Receive another distress call from Micron on Janus the 8th. I can't get anything here. Let's go back to Janus the 8th. They really didn't tell me anything the last couple times I bid though.
The non-steel resources from the womb of the deep children. The non must become void. The non who raid are the Vox.
Oh, the Vox. Okay. Yeah, space flights are kind of, yeah, meh. I mean, very similar to Star Control 2. Yeah. So we'll have to go back and talk to the box. So we'll have to go back and do that. Yeah, but your hyperspace travel doesn't work. The box does 200 as you.
Vox are non. Vox raid the deep children.
I will look into it.
The non-steel resources from the womb of the deep children. The non must become void. The non who raid are the Vox.
I'll check it out.
Heat crests my pods. Pulsing hot liquid flows through my outstretched tendrils, sending thrills into my interior. The moment has come. I swell and burst. Above me a cloud of whispering life whirls through the air. I am content.
So I got some anomaly there, but I can't land on that planet for some reason. Hey, let's go talk to the Vox.
The precursors were apparently frustrated in their quest to reach their full precursor potential because of galactic devastation wrought by a mysterious and even more ancient race. A race so dangerous that they must never actually learn its full name. They refer to this race as the Eternal Ones. We can't tell if this devastation happened in their past, or if they're anticipating it in their future, or some sort of ongoing devastation. It's very hard to translate this. We suspect that the precursors have a different relation to time than we do.
Alright, keep up the good
Whatever
work.
you say, sir.
We need to go to... no, not the SRT. We need to go to... Alright, good, yep. Alright, let's go make a save. Icon box dispute.
Captain, we want better worlds than these and better resources. That's better.
The Mycons report that you have been raiding them.
Lies! Fallacious lies dreamed up by some barely sentient fungus.
They say they saw you.
It is a vicious lie. There is no proof of this. How could we travel to their worlds without hyperspace?
Alright, that will do for now, but keep my eyes open.
Don't remind me of your dual eye. Never mind. Did you have other questions? Please inform the Bucks of the manner in which we can...
Do you know about the internal ones?
Who? What? Please inform the Bucks of the manner...
Alright,
Later is good.
The Bucks are up the top. Not good. Anything else at the dig site? Okay, so where are we going now? Oh wow, we can expand almost the entire map now. So many places to go. So let's go back home. See if we can research its artifacts yet.
Hi, Captain. How can we help?
You know about the internal ones?
We only know what the tech teams have come across. Talk to you soon, Captain.
Looks like almost no resources available. Something like that. Oh, we got research now. So we're going to research one thing at a time. We haven't found any evidence of the Tupac, Shamir, Pakunk, Oquan, Newtwig, or Ort in the Kamasi sector. Yeah. So we'll get the More factories. Looks like there's only one more refinery that can be built. Alright, let's go. See how this place is doing.
We recommend that you consult with the Earthling homeworld on Helios 3. They don't tell us frontline grunts a thing.
Yeah. Oh, we don't really want to starbase. There's not gonna really build stuff here. They're pretty much gonna build like Quan ships, mostly I think. Or maybe some Chimera vessels. Alright, that's good. That's back here.
Hi, Captain. How can we help? Talk to you soon, Captain.
Only 41, so I might as well go and explore some new worlds. Let's talk to Mr. ICOM, dude. We're like F5, I think.
ICOM online. A signal received from an emitter on Arcadia 6 confirms the presence of a Pakunk colony.
Oh, Pakunk. Arcadia the 6th, alright.
ICOM offline.
So... Well, find... What the hell are these guys? I don't think there's like a search feature in here. Where is Arcadia? Another distress call from the Mycon and Janus the 8th. Well, best way to go back to Janus. Let's see what they have to say.
The Raiders return. More harm.
Let's look at the Vex again.
They must cease existence. Your dedication is appropriate. If you could encase yourself in the glowing earth without melting, you would know Jufflewop.
Okay, that's we know about the internal ones.
Darkness is void. Jufflewop is light. The deep children, spears of light in the darkness, their discarded husks speak of joy to come.
Alright, back to the box. The box on that one.
The precursors were so threatened by these eternal ones that they had to go away or go back or go under. We can't fully translate this gone word. It appears to refer to a technology we're not aware of, and maybe our minds can't yet conceive of it. Possibly go back in time. We're also having trouble with the tense of the verb. One way to read it is that they not only went away once, but that they will have to go away again, or are continuously going away. They have definitely gone away more than once, and seem resigned to going away sometime in the future. But they are continually in a state of being gone away, except when they're not. We apologize for the vagueness, but this is such a strange set of concepts that it has sidelined 3 of our best xenolinguists on temporary mental health leave.
Oh, thanks for the help.
Whatever you say, sir.
We need to go back to... Alright, let's deal with these bucks.
Greetings to the captain, who is our good friend. Lies! Fallacious lies dreamed up by some barely sentient fungus.
What is...
It is a vicious lie! There is no proof of this! How could we travel to their world without hyperspace? Don't remind me of your... Please inform the Bucks of...
That's how I took the other option.
Please inform the Bucks of the manner in which we can best assist our good friend, the human captain. Lies! It is a vicious lie! Don't...
Alright, let's go back. Oh, I'm not sure I can actually do anything here.
I yearn. We are the might.
Nothing new here. Can't do anything else here. Alright.
Hi, Captain. How can we help? Talk to you soon, Cap.
Oh, I should have the... research done. The artifact utility remains a mystery, so we still have no idea what this is. We can't research it. So we have no idea what that does. Okay. About the fact, I have no idea how to do anything with it. We're still building some sort of stuff here. There's still room here to build stuff and room here to build stuff. I guess we need to find the Arcadia. I have no more fuel, it looks like. So how do we get fuel? Transfer fuel from the colony. No idea. Fuel keeps going up. But it still can't go anywhere though. Let's go back to the Gorson real quick. Maybe we can get some fuel here, maybe. We can ask some questions.
Hello again, friend Hunam. We make mer. I'm sure you're doing very well and can spare some time from. Please stay as long as you wish. And while you are here, you can give your dear friend the Spathy many more worlds to colonize. So
Do you know about the internal ones?
we don't know anything specific. Unless... No. Never mind.
What?
Well, since you asked, Spathy legends tell of an ultimate evil that will one day come and devour the universe. As yet, the ultimate evil remains largely unmanifest, and its powers and exact intentions are still a bit obscure, since it lurks just outside the range of even the most sensitive long-range detectors, which we feel gives conclusive evidence as to the ultimate evil's nefarious intent. We once heard a broadcast saying that the Grand Master Planet Eaters were coming to kill us, and we thought that we were actually about to be eaten by the ultimate evil. But it just turned out to be an prank. Too bad that we accidentally destroyed many of our rustic towns in the ensuing mad panic.
Spathy.
Must you take your sheltering?
How far can we travel now? I got more fuel now. Not exactly sure. There's new races other than the ones we did in Star Control 2. I'm trying to find where exactly Arcadia is at? Are they like way out here? I don't think there's a way to actually search. Ah, there's Arcadia, right there. We need more fuel. Keep visiting the alien to give you more fuel. Yep, there's lots of planets.
Captain, we want that's better. Later.
No. I know where they're at, but I can't get there right now. I don't know how to get fuel. Screw them. I can't do anything right now with that. Yeah, at least they all speak English, right? I have no idea how to get more fuel. Anyway, wants to
We've
talk to me.
determined that the Mycon were created by the precursors to perform terraforming duties on a vast scale. The Mycon were also charged with stabilizing planetary crusts during the galactic devastation that followed in the wake of these mysterious eternal ones. The precursors wanted the Mycon to last beyond the time the precursors go away. So they genetically engineered the Mycon race to be born adult and undergo no childhood development. The Mycon could manipulate their own genetic material to accomplish specific tasks, but have no possibility for the kind of random mutations that can allow a race to develop on its own. If they could develop normally, they might die out, and the precursors needed them around too much for that. But ironically, that caused the Mycon to be unable to fulfill their precursor potential. Whatever you say, sir.
Well, let's go back to here. Let's look at the artifact, I guess. I don't know how to deal with this fuel problem I'm having right now.
Hi, Captain. How can we help? Talk to you soon, Captain.
Alright, Oh, it's because the artifact enables production of a space ship with higher maximum thrust. Remains a mystery, huh? I'm not sure what the manual says. They got lots of fuel here. I got like 10,000, but I can't. Don't let me do anything with it. What was the Arcadia? Arcadia's over here somewhere. I lost sight of it again. Or maybe maybe the star disappeared. It won't be the first time that happened. No, the stars determine the fuel range, so anything red, we can get there, we can go there, but we'll not be able to get back. I'm not exactly sure what purple maybe is in the manual. But, so let's go to here. And we can colonize this world here with the Mycon, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. No, not the Mycon. It could be Urquan. The Urquan or the Bakunk. You can colonize. You can only colonize in this game.
Hello again, human captain. They were never too stable to begin with, but now their behavior is a potential cause for concern. They could be a weak link in the League.
I'll take that under advisement. Is the Mycon up to something?
Good. We have no direct knowledge of the Eternal Ones, but we occasionally catch psychic glimpses of a deep evil underlying the entire cosmos, and occasionally rising up to decapitate all beings. Until next time, Captain.
Alright, so you got star bases. I don't want to build any of your ships, so we can. Work on other stuff first. I think your fuel, you just gain fuel slowly over time. It looks like. I have no idea what happened to the Arcadia system. Saw it once and then it like disappeared. I'm not sure what you mean. It's all these races are based on story elements. So certain things are gonna happen. The Mycon evil? Well, we'll find out. According to the notes that we have so far, they're not evil. They're built by the precursors. I can't. Yeah, well, the Blue Lady homeworld got destroyed by the Mycons. I can't do anything with that. I don't know where we're gonna go. Can't find the Arcadian. Either A, they got destroyed, or B, something else happened. Let's
ICOM online.
talk to you.
A signal received from an emitter on Arcadia 6 confirms the presence of a Pakunk colony.
Okay.
ICOM offline. What do you got now? I can't do anything about it right now. I already talked to them about that. I remember seeing it like over here somewhere, but this is too far out. I don't remember being that far out. I can't get to Janice anyway.
We've discovered an item that resembles a 20-foot-tall flat spoon. The precursor records refer to this as the plasma regroover. We have no idea what it does, but the notations indicate that it's important to precursor terraforming.
Alright.
We're on it.
I need to find where the hell Arcadia is at. There's no like search function like is in Star Control 2, so I can't just search for a name. This is gonna suck. It might be invisible right now. I don't know. Maybe there was a thing in the last game where certain races were invisible except for certain times. I saw it once, but I couldn't go there because it's too far out. Yeah, the Alu, yeah. I definitely remember it in my bubble, my sphere. I thought it was like over here somewhere, but it's not here. Yes. Well, if you don't know where it's at, yes. I haven't saved in a while, so we could just load that save back in potentially. And just ignore the Janice 8 thing because I can't do anything about them right now. Oh, there it is, up there. Found it. Well, there's an anomaly on 5, and a colony on 6. Let's talk to Pakunk.
Oh, joyous day! The Earthling friend is once again in our midst. Greetings and various apropos felicitations, Captain. Welcome to the Kasari Quadrant, home of the gentle and playful Pakunk, children of the cosmic light, hobgoblins of joy, seekers of spiritual truth, and other neat stuff like that. I am Thesser, eldest soul among the Bakunk colonists. I'll be your spiritual advisor for this mission. Auspicious portents and serendipitous omens have foretold your arrival. That, and you told us you would be stopping by to check in on us after we took our magic carpet ride to the Kasari Quadrant on your Warp Bubble Express. And here you are, like the riffle bird that scatters its eggs to other nests and then jealously snatches them all back. You've tossed the League ships to the cosmic winds and then come back to redeem us.
Alright, that's good. Give me an update on your status there, Fezzle.
Our status is joy. Sheer joy for all. Share our joy. Share our love. Are we not, Bakunk? Yes, I said we were, and so we are. I must laugh and sing for the sheer joy of it. This is our way.
Alright. Good, glad to hear it.
Our love gushes forth in return. Oh, sublime captain with the shiny bits in his aura.
Alright, how are you colony progressing?
Our colony is rising and advancing as an entire loving group through many cycles of sweet surrender to both our base urges and our highest spiritual longings. We dream and trance together, that all our spirits may rise as one big soul with smooth edges and no lumps.
If there was a map, it's not going to list all the systems on it. It will just list all the stars. I don't think there is a map for this one. There wasn't one in the manual, but there might be something in the extra content. But even if there was, it's not going to tell you where every system's at. Come on, Bakunk, be specific. I want to know the material status, the tangible conditions, and the physical aspect of the colonizing.
We know what you want to hear, Captain. We are not known throughout the galactic sector as powerful psychics for nothing. Of course, we also know the answer to your next question, but we enjoy conversation so much, we'll wait for you to ask it.
Yeah, I don't use third-party guides, so we'll do it without it. Oh no, that's okay with the colony.
We know what you want to know, but we tell you what you need to know. Information on all those material resources and other thingamajigs are so much silly debris.
Well, there's a ship, lots of them, like the Bakunk 3, for instance.
Ships? I look into your soul and I see many, many ships. A trance descends upon me, largely unbidden, I might add, since I did not schedule a trance until after my macrame class this evening. In this trance, I see you getting ships. Many ships. Many, many ships. Goodness, but you are going to go through a whole mess of ships. Yes, indeedy, but you are going to cause a colossal amount of ships to get blown up, immolated, fireballed, shredded, and otherwise annihilated. Yes, sirree. Lots of smashed hulks of twisted scrap metal languidly rotating through the chilly, inky depths of space in an obscene tap dance of desolation. Once pulsing veins of the crew members, now spewing out countless tiny sparkling shards of blood droplets frozen to near absolute zero. Another 100 sentient creatures who will never again preen the pin feathers of their offspring. Woogie! Where was I? Oh, yes.
She likes to talk.
You may have our ships, since you are our friend, our good friend. Take all the Bakunk Furies you want. We'll fill them with crew right away.
Well, glad to hear.
Good. Now let us discuss the mysteries of the universe. I was just reflecting upon them myself during my midday grub break. The lush huge fruit has a beautiful bloom, does it not? The invisible fairy spirits caper within its fronds and waggle their tongues in a saucy insouciance. Don't you adore the lush huge fruit?
It is quite lovely.
I'll have my nest mate transplant one for you immediately. We will water it in your name.
Oh, thanks.
Your aura is now shot through with such crinkly stains of burnt sienna. But how could that be? That is a sign of annoyance. And we are having such a lovely conversation. That is a sign of some inner deficiency. What do you lack?
Oh, I'll ask some questions now.
How may I enlighten you at this moment, Captain?
What about the precursors?
Although some believe that we Pekunk are the precursors, we always shake our heads in that delightful way that makes our necks feel such a nice stretch and say, if we were the precursors, wouldn't we know about it? Though perhaps the precursors were our spiritual forebears, we still feel the ripple of their greatness on the celestial winds. The precursors became sufficiently enlightened to know that all their great creations did not bring them salvation, and progressed to another configuration of being.
What about the internal ones?
We have never met them, but I have a vision of them. I see these eternally dark voids emerge from a dimension beyond dimensions to feed upon us all, and leave the cosmos devastated. I see you standing at the hub of an endlessly revolving wheel of light. Each light is a star. I see you shake your infinitesimally tiny fist at the eternally dark voids. I see you employ many gadgets of ancient origin to forestall or avert the unholy feast. And then the eternally dark voids suck up the psychic energy and leave satiated, remarking to one another about the particularly savory and piquant bouquet of the local sentience.
Oh, hey there, who wants fan? Welcome in. Information about your race.
Oh, a wise question. But where to begin?
Tell me about your unique ship.
The Pekunk Fury is a small ship with a small crew complement, but it is filled with special magical touches guaranteed to excite you. It has a rapid-fire minigun that spits a stream of dense, superheated metal. You can command the Fury to run past your opponents and make a lovely broadside attack, or spin in place while firing to create the ever-popular Death Blossom. But wait, there's more! Since we Pekunk are in tune with the harmonies of the universe, we are always able to transcend to the next level of consciousness, following the abrupt discorporation of our physical bodies. If an entire crew chooses, they can reincarnate instantly, in the middle of battle, and bring their ship too. Now, you would normally expect to pay 5,000 resource units for all this, but wait, there's more. You can also command the crew to insult the enemy with many impertinent jibes.
Yeah, I would expect that. Yeah, the Star Control 3 wasn't very popular, so yeah, finding maps for it might be nearly impossible. It's not that complicated. I mean, you just gotta find the right star system, right?
A wise question, but where to begin?
How do you describe your race?
We are hatchlings of light, spiritual soul beings of the vast cosmic oneness, wayfarers on the river of destiny, students of the mystical dimensions, purveyors of blissful love, bird-like manifestations of glorious light energies from the astral plane.
Yeah, the map for this game is much smaller than the one for Star Control 2. It's not nearly as big, I don't think. The previous game took a lot of fuel to get from one side to the other side. In this game, already have access to like half the stars. Alright, how do you describe your culture?
Just off the top of my beak, I suppose I would say that our culture could be defined as the ultimate unification, or oneness, if you will, of the extra-dimensional convergent chakra being energies to form a togetherness self which both is and is not the culmination of the now essence.
Right, it's a tool. Can we really see into the future?
Why, yes, wait. A vision comes to me. A shining light. A crack in the egg. A swirling vortex. A tunnel. I see my past lives. Your past lives. More shining light. Oh, there it is now. The future. It's coming in clearer. Yes, I see the fabric of space tearing open. The universe bleeds as something wicked approaches. I see eternally dark and incomprehensible void beings that teeter on the border between matter and non-matter. I see the eternally dark voids emerge from a dimension beyond dimensions to feed upon us all and leave the cosmos devastated. I see you standing at the hub of an endlessly revolving wheel of light. Each light is a star. I see you shake your infinitesimally tiny fist at the eternally dark voids. I see you employ many gadgets of ancient origin to forestall or avert the unholy feast. And then, excuse me, the vision occludes, and then,
Yeah, that's stopping them from feeding in a galaxy that's happily ever after.
And then the eternally dark voids suck up the psychic energy and leave satiated, remarking to one another about the particularly savory and piquant bouquet of the local sentience.
Okay, that's like a possible future, right?
No, the vision is correct. Spot on accurate. Also, you will give a race of machines that extra special feeling, if you know what I mean. And your lucky number is 23.
I'll write that down. Not sure if that's important. Probably meaningless, but you never know. Tell us your history.
Though it surprises many to hear it, the Bakunk were once brutal birds of prey. Oblivious to the mysteries of the crystal magic or the 7 dimensions of psychic beings. It was not until Weenie Wiki Biggie Birdie sat on the mystical egg of ice-like temperature and gave the original squawk that our transformation began. It triggered the harmonic oscillations that would lead us to become the enlightened avians that we are. But alas, not all our race saw the light.
Alright, why not?
Some of us were not ready for such revelations and refused to hear the calling in their souls. And so, the Bakunk and the Yeehot divided into 2 separate people. We loved our crappy and violent Yeehot brothers and sisters, whereas they would open fire on our vessels on sight. Fortunately, our psychic abilities allowed us to sense the deep, abiding love and yes, even shyness in our Yeehot brothers and sisters. So we never gave up on them. Even when, in a moment of spiritual impoverishment, the Yeehat Vipneep Queen joined forces with the Urquan hierarchy. But many of her people would not follow that path. And then you fomented revolution within the Yeehot. How else may I enlighten you at this time, beloved human?
That's all what stuff we already knew about from Star Control 2. Alright, we're done with these guys. I gotta talk so much. Oh wow, I have all kinds of stuff here already. Yeah, let's pick up some Bakunk. Yeah, we ramble on for quite a bit there. And there's an anomaly here we're gonna take a look at. We got lots of fuel now. It's been sitting there for a while. Let's make a save before we do that. Alright, another fight.
Dak dak. Inversion.
I could configure everything, but no, I'll be fine with these. Alright, you guys are dead. Okay, that's who can lean on this thing? Just about anybody. Grab everybody. Got another artifact. We got 2 artifacts actually. We got 2 artifacts. This is the wonderful plasma regroover that we know that has something to do with precursor terraforming. This game seems to be pretty straightforward, at least for right now. Talk to all the alien races. Find the artifacts. This is interesting. I wonder if we can enable this on that Janus world that we couldn't get access to. Okay. So I'll make another save here. I think we will wrap it up there for tonight. We found what, like maybe half the known races. We found the Vox already. I haven't seen these guys yet. We found the Serene, we found the Spathy, we got the Bakunk. And I found the Orts yet, I got the Mycom. About more than half, I say. No, about half, maybe. Of course, there's some more here that we still don't know about, right? And yeah. As long as we don't get soft locked. Well, I say hard locked already. We should be able to complete this game, I think. I heard there's a bug in this game. If you don't do events in the wrong order, you can lock yourself out of the end game. Be careful with that. But that's about all we can do is just try it, right? Alright, so let's if you haven't already, please do follow me here on Twitch and Twitter, Discord, and YouTube. So let's find somebody to raid. Oh, let's see who we can raid tonight. Oh, I want to go Privateer too. Okay, let's exit the game because I have a hard time. Alright, so let's exit that. We'll go give Camilio a raid. Playing space game, so that makes a good. We probably will be close to wrapping up. But I'll go ahead and give him a raid. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow when we'll play some more Star Control 3. And maybe we'll make some maybe we'll make more progress, obviously. And we'll see what we can do. So have a good night.